Hello, fourth graders. This is lesson 10.5, line symmetry. Please pause to write the lesson number and title in your notebook. Today's lesson objective is, I can decide whether a figure has a line of symmetry. Please pause again to write the I can statement in your notebook. Let's begin with unlock the problem. One type of symmetry found in geometric shapes is line symmetry. This sign is in the hills above Hollywood, California. Do the letters in the Hollywood sign show line symmetry? A shape has line symmetry if it can be folded about a line so that its two parts match exactly. A fold line or line of symmetry divides a shape into two parts that are the same size and shape. Let's look at the math idea before moving on. So over here, the math idea talks about a vertical line which goes up and down. A horizontal line goes left and right. A diagonal line goes through vertices of a polygon that are not next to each other. It can go up and down and left and right. So a diagonal line could begin low and rise up, so going from low left to high right, or it could start higher on the right and move lower to the left. Okay, the activity asks us to explore line symmetry of the letter W. In steps 1 and 2, it uses pattern blocks to make and trace the letter W. Put a star next to step 3, where we will be starting. Step 3 says to cut out the tracing. Well, they show us the W right here already cut out. If we look over at step 4, we see that they have already cut out the W and folded it on a vertical line. So this vertical line right here is where they folded it. Now, the two parts match exactly where they folded it over the vertical line, making the fold line the line of symmetry. If we go back over to the tracing prior to them folding it, we could draw the vertical line of symmetry down the middle and see that the two sides match exactly. So the letter W has line symmetry. Please pause to make sure your page looks like mine before continuing. Okay, now they want us to look at the letter L and determine if the letter L have line symmetry. So in step 1, they used pattern blocks or grid paper to make the letter L. Step 2, they traced it, and step 3, they cut out the tracing. So let's look at step 4. They said to fold the tracing over a vertical line. So rather than folding a piece of paper, I'm just going to draw the vertical line that they wanted us to fold. The question below says, do the two parts match equally? Well, I can see that they don't match equally because the left side has much more of the L than the right side. So I'm going to write no on this line. They do not match equally. Step 5 says to, again, take your L and fold it horizontally. So I'm going to draw the fold line horizontally. The question again asks, do the two parts match exactly? No, they don't. The top is a almost rectangle-like shape, and the bottom clearly does not match. So I'm going to write on the line, no, the parts do not match exactly. Step 6 then asks us to open it up and fold it diagonally. So I'm going to take and draw the fold line diagonally through the L. Do the parts match exactly? Again, they do not. You can tell that the top left part is much longer and taller than the bottom right, which goes horizontally side to side. So do the two parts match exactly? No. So the letter L does not or doesn't have line symmetry. Please pause to make sure your page looks like mine before continuing. Alright, fourth graders, you're almost finished. just return to your teacher's webpage and complete the exit slip. See you tomorrow.